Kithure, the Governor of Nakuru County, the Honorable Susan Kihika, our Women Rep for Nakuru, Liza Chelule, Members of Parliament present from Bahati, Nakuru West and Nakuru East, members of the County Assembly present, the ASK National Chairperson Annabel Krinya, the ASK CEO, all stakeholders, distinguished farmers, exhibitors, and guests. I start by delivering from His Excellency President William Ruto on this special occasion warm greetings and message of goodwill to the farmers in Nakuru and across the country. We hold the Nakuru National Agricultural Show edition under the theme Promoting Climate Smart Agriculture and Trade Initiatives for Sustainable Economic Growth. It is an apt theme as the country emerges from one of the longest droughts in 4 decades, an indicator of climate change. Our farmer, whose hard work feeds the nation, was negatively affected as their investment in crops and livestock diminished due to the absence of rain. While we lost more than 2.5 million livestock and wildlife, the crop farmers suffered immensely as more than 4.3 million people faced starvation. The impact was more because, to a large extent, most of our farmers depend on rain. The annual rate of bringing more land under irrigation remains at about 3.29%. The highly unpredictable rain across the country stifled food security, threatening our survival and the very existence of our republic. The country relied on importation, which is not only expensive but also negatively impacts our economy in, among other ways, depreciating our forex reserves and denying our farmers income. Distinguished farmers, exhibitors, and guests, it is against this background that I underscore the theme of this year's show in promoting climate-smart agriculture for food security and building back better our economy. Indeed, innovation and technology for climate-smart agriculture is the answer to winning us of rain-fed production and beating environmental uncertainties to feed our people and develop our nation as underpinned by Vision 2030. Madam Governor, distinguished farmers, exhibitors, and guests, the agriculture sector directly contributes 22% to our gross domestic product and 27% indirectly through linkages with other sectors. It employs about 40% of our population, most of whom are in the rural areas. That is why the Kenya Kwanza administration, under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, is strategically focused on strengthening the sector to increase income for farmers through production, value addition, and agro-processing. It also feeds into the manufacturing pillar of our plan. Technology and innovation are hardy in our strategic actions of elevating the small-scale farmer from production for consumption to commercial agriculture all year round. Distinguished farmers, exhibitors, and guests, some of our priority areas of focus include enhancing productivity in the edible oils, rice, cotton, tea, coffee, pyrethrum, beef, leather, and the dairy value chains. Increased production is one of the ways of reducing the cost of living in the long term, while cutting down expenditure in imports. For instance, our investment in cotton will reduce fabric importation by 50% and increase export to 150 billion Kenya shillings by the year 2027. On the other hand, we export up to 95% of our tea without value addition. Due to its high quality, Our tea is used to blend other teas around the world to improve their quality. We want to increase value addition of our tea to 50% by the year 2027. In this regard, plans are underway for establishment of a common user facility at Dogo Kudu Special Economic Zone in Mombasa County. Furthermore, we are increasing coffee productivity from 2 kg to an average of 25 kg per coffee tree by the year 2027 under the Coffee Revitalization Program as we modernize 72 factories across the country. As part of our commitment to putting more money into the pocket of the farmer, we are carrying out radical reforms in the tea, coffee, and dairy subsectors. We have already held separate consultations with key stakeholders in the coffee and tea subsectors for inclusive and sustainable reforms. Plans for the dairy subsector stakeholders summit to be held here in the city of Nakuru are underway. The leather value chain development is earmarked to reduce importation of products, especially shoes. In this regard, 350 million Kenya shillings has been allocated in the 2023-2024 financial year budget for development of the Leather Industrial Park at Kenani in Machakos County. A further 132 million Kenya shillings has been set aside for leather value chain development across the country. Distinguished farmers, exhibitors, and guests, the Ruto administration is alive to the fact that the cost of living is high. While short-term measures like allowing for importation of duty-free maize have been taken to bring it down, we encourage farmers to infuse technology and innovation into the animal and crop husbandry to improve production. This will be feed into our long-term strategies like the fertilizer subsidizing program, which availed 3.1 million bags at Kenya shillings 3,500 for a 50 kg bag last year. This year, over 3 million 50 kg bags of fertilizer have been redeemed by 500,000 farmers through an e-voucher system. We project to produce 41.2 million 90 kg bags of maize in this year's long range, representing a 31% increase from last year. With the expected bumper harvest, technology also comes in to help us minimize post-harvest losses. As part of preparations, county governments are requested to support farmers, especially in drying of maize and other cereals to the required moisture content. We ask the National Cereals and Produce Board to ensure adequate space under the warehouse receipt system and enhance the drying capacity. Distinguished farmers, exhibitors, and guests, to improve livestock production, the government has allocated 3.7 billion Kenya shillings to de-risking, inclusion, and value enhancement of pastoral economies program and an extra 2.1 billion Kenya shillings for livestock value chain support projects. We have also set aside 1.5 billion Kenya shillings for Kenya Livestock Commercialization Program, in addition to 135 million Kenya shillings for the establishment of the liquid nitrogen plant, among others. The de-risking, inclusion, and value enhancement of pastoral economies program also received a major boost as we officially launched yesterday a Kenya shillings 15.9 billion project for our livestock farmers, supported by the World Bank and other stakeholders. Distinguished farmers, exhibitors, and guests, Nakuru County is one of our strategic food baskets. Last year, the county produced 2.4 million 90 kg bags of maize, 0.57 million 90 kg bags of beans, 10.21 million This year, the county projects to produce 2.95 million 90 kg bags of beans, another 0.06 million sector. The county produced 309 million kilograms of milk, worth of eggs worth 1.3 billion Kenya shillings. Of the county's daily cattle apart from food crops. This county is flowers, 1,000 kg, representing 47% of the total deliveries in the perethrum fertilization program to increase acreage from 2,500 to support the industry through high-yielding and disease-resistant perethrum varieties. This is beside the Agricultural Society of Kenya, the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development, the government, exhibitors, and all other stakeholders for their contribution towards making this show officially open. Asante sana. Mimi sina ya kuongeza. La Rama, mjumbe wetu wa Nakuru Town West, tuko na Mheshimiwa David Gachagua. Brother new Irene Joki, mrembo hapo Bahati. Uongozi wako wa kuleta viongozi pamoja katika kaunti ya Nakuru. For a long time, Nakuru, bed of Kenyan politics, has been known to be very volatile. Gana pamoja kuweka amani kwa Nakuru, kuongea sauti moja. Nataka pia kupongeza wakaaji wa hii kaunti yetu ya Nakuru. Nakuru County in Kenya. Kila jamii imewakilishwa hapa katika Nakuru. Nipongeze wakaaji wa hii kaunti yetu ya Nakuru kwa kuishi kwa amani, kwa kupendana, kwa kumuuliza muendelee namna hiyo ndio muweze kupata maendeleo. Ndio custodian ya hisa ni confirm nikiwa hapa Nakuru that the shares of Nakuru County, when we are here in Nakuru, when the president is here, it is your right to akiendelea na kazi nyingine nikiwa pande hii. kwa sababu watu ya Nakuru msingi ya kikabila. There was a great attempt to jamii ya Wakaleji, lakini wakaaji wa Nakuru wakaamua can incite them against each other. Ningetaka nipongeze watu ya Nakuru, na ningetaka kanisani watubu makosa yao na dhambi zao, waokoke, wakuwe wakaaji wetu. Walitumika kwa kiasi kikubwa kueneza ucheze, wakasema wataishi pamoja. Na ni juu ya hayo niseme nikiwa hapa Nakuru, tumeona katika taifa la Jamhuri ya Kenya ambaye hakubali matokeo ya uchaguzi kila mwaka, ambaye ameamuka tena. Mwaka wa 1992 alifanya mapinduzi ya rais mapinduzi ambaye mwenyewe aliongoza, Wakenya wengi wakakufa, poteza kazi zao. Mwaka wa 1997 akasimama kelele, akahusia Rais Moi woga, akaitwa kwa serikali wa energy, akakuja akakoroga serikali ya Moi mpaka 2007, akalete furugu, akalete mauaji, akalete vita, kukaitwa watu kutoka ng'ambo, akaingizwa ndani ya serikali, akapoa. Rais wetu huyu saa hii alikuwa makamu wa Uhuru Kenyatta, akamwambia atembea, akalete fujo, akalete maandamano, akauzia Uhuru Kenyatta kupitia handshake, akakuja akasabaratisha serikali ya Uhuru Kenyatta, akakuja nyumbani, unga ulikuwa umepanda, ulikuwa 230. Akakuja mchafuko kwa serikali ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Mwaka wa tukamwambia huyu mzee unatuletea, hatuwezi kubali maneno yake kwa sababu tunamjua. Kuleta mauaji ni mtu ya kuharibu mali ya watu, na tukamwambia Uhuru, wakamkataa, wakamwambia atembee, wakamchagua William Ruto kama rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Akashindwa, akaambiwa William Ruto amechaguliwa ulikuwa huru na haki, na ndio Rais William Ruto akaapishwa, akapeana zile instruments ya power kwa. Ameanza maandamano, ameanza fujo, ameanza kuchafua amani, ameanza kuharibu mali ya Danza. Alipanga vijana wakakodishwa pale Kitengela, mama hapa Nakuru na kwingineko. How enough is enough? Right. To cause violence, to create death, to destroy responsibility as a government to protect life and property. Mali ya watu. Zie Rais William Ruto na mimi uoga ati tumuite ati tugawane serikali ati yakuja kwa serikali yetu. Nakuru. Wacha mambo ya kuletwa kwa serikali. Hata na wewe hatuna nafasi. We are busy serving the people of Kenya. Sekta ya kilimo. Tuko na mambo tunafanya ya kutafuta fertilizer. Na ndio sisi tumesema sifanya maandamano ya amani. Lakini tukasema wacha afanye tuone. Lakini kama ni hiyo mambo 50, na mimi nauliza wewe Raila Odinga na yule mwenye wewe ambaye anakupatia pesa, unataka damu kiasi gani ya Wakenya ndio utulie? How years nini unajaribu kutafuta? Where are you going to start? If you have told you they cannot accept your leadership because you are the Lord of violence, you are the Lord of destruction, you are a chaotic person, anywhere you have, that is why the people of Kenya have rejected you. At 80 years of age, what solution? I want to advise you from Nakuru. Can you take a break? Call yourself for a small meeting. The people of Kenya have rejected you a record 5 times. And ask yourself, what is it that iko namna hiyo? Na mimi nimemaliza, sitaki kuongeza kupitia hapo. Iko namna hiyo. Na watu ya gazeti muandike hiyo nimesema. Mimi hakuna pahali mnaweza to give in to blackmail. Ati Raila we shall not give in to blackmail and let the advisors ambayo wanasu ati apoeshwe. Anapoeshwa yeye kwani ni mtoto ati aongeleshwe. This is a trade that he has formed. Kenya must be sorted once and for all. And this blackmail, sikuwa na maneno mengi, nitaka niseme hiyo nikiwa hapa Nakuru. To make those opportunities Mrio. That can only be unity and love for each one another and for communities staying together. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Thank you very much.